I think photoforensic is a very good tool. What it is these are all pictures supposedly being taken from videos, yet it can still find what it finds. So let's continue.
And I mean, like the strongest argument for us being in a simulation, probably being in a simulation, I think is the following. That 40 years ago, we had Pong, like two rectangles and a dot. That
Right.
was what games were. Now, 40 years later, we have photorealistic 3D simulations with millions of people playing simultaneously, and it's getting better every year. And soon we'll have virtual reality, augmented reality. If you assume any rate of improvement at all, then the games will become indistinguishable from reality. Just indistinguishable. It would seem to follow that the odds that we're in base reality is 1 in billions.
So
Tell me what's wrong with that argument.
Is the answer yes?
The argument is probably. I mean, but I just like, is there a flaw in that argument?
I mean, someone.
I'm not sure what the error.
No. The argument makes sense. So the assumption then is that somebody beat us to it, and this is a game.
No. There's a 1 in billions chance that this is base reality.
Oh, okay. What do you think?
Well, I think it's 1 in billions.
Okay. Yeah,
I mean, that seems to be like clearly what it suggests.
Right.
And actually, I mean, arguably, we should hope that that's true, because otherwise, if civilization stops advancing, then that may be due to some calamitous event that erases civilization. So maybe we should be hopeful that this is a simulation, because otherwise.
So they could reboot it.
Well, otherwise, either we're going to create simulations that are indistinguishable from reality, or civilization will cease to exist. Those are the two options.
You look at our computing power today, and you say, I have the power to program a world inside of a computer. Well, imagine in the future where you have even more power than that, and you can create characters that have, for example, free will, or their own perception of free will. It's hard to argue against the possibility that all of us are not just the creation of some kid in a parent's basement programming up a world for their own entertainment. And then every time something weird happens in the world, some disruptive leader takes charge, and I wonder if that programmer just got bored and had to stir the pot. So they throw somebody in there just for their own entertainment. For me, that's some of the best evidence that we live in a simulation. Because this happens every time there's peace and tranquility in the world.
Hello everybody. This part we're looking at Nicole Atkinson. So I put her picture into photoforensic, and straight away, instead of there being dark pixels, we have this multicoloured, totally manipulated picture, as you can see. Utterly manipulated. Anyway, I'm just going through the filters. Going to be a bit shocked, really. Just changing the filters, just filters going through the photograph, but you can see how much it kind of, anyway. Any familiar faces? And then this is another layer of the picture. Oh, that's a layer of the picture. I'm sorry, we don't change this drastically. We cannot change like this. We do not change that much. Anyway, just look at that and how much she changes through the filters of forensic photos, photoforensic. Can you see the manipulation on the hair? Look at that, those are the different layers. Do you see that? Those are the different layers making up Nicole Atkinson. And what it was is that, you know, like, there you go, that was just showing the admin panel. So, she has writing on her as well, on certain filters. No metadata, no thimbles, Photoshop. And then I thought I'd go through this photograph, and I'm well shocked. Of course, total manipulation again. I mean, there. Here we go. Are you ready for it? Da da. Look who the person on the left looks very like. Graham. They've got a beard. Graham has a beard. Graham. So, someone else under there. Anyway. Don't seem to be able to find much right on all these videos. But anyway, leave your comments below anyway after you've watched the rest of the video. On the few photographs before, you could see the background through Graham, District Attorney Graham, whichever one you want to call him. Wow, look at the person behind Frankie. Whoa. These are all the different filters of this picture. Oh yes. No metadata. No thimbles. No geotags. Does that look like Frankie? And the other one. Let's go back. It's Graham. You know, I found this other picture underneath Shanann, so we're just going to go through. There it is, right? So this is this picture. Look at all this. So this picture, this is not real. When you go into the back of the picture, there's only those colours, so you can see this part of Shanann's face is not real. That's all that's there. Oh, don't worry about that part of the metadata because I took the picture of here, so it won't be any metadata, but that's what it still finds in the back of the picture, even though I've taken a picture of it. Oh, just more of Shanann as well. Notice that she has a brown eye and a green eye. She has different colour eyeshadow on. Her eyes don't match up. Her nostrils don't match up. And actually, her cheeks are different. See how different her cheeks are. So as said, not finding much right in here, but leave your comments below. And my last pick for today was this picture here. And obviously, straight away in photo forensics, you can see something's very wrong. When you zoom, even if we can't quite make them out, there's numbers and figures in his beard, so if you could zoom in on the rest, there's some kind of writing up here. Look, writing and letters, you'll find it in all of it. And when we get down here, you can clearly see that those are numbers there, and there's probably another one there, but they are numbers or letters. When going through these filters, another one of the filters does this, right? It's just to you it'll just look like a white thing, but there are letters in there. Okay, where is them? Gotta find them. There. letters saying SIAT or something like that. Do you see them? Do you see that? Right? Now, this is subliminally being given to you. Right? So consciously you don't see it, but subconsciously you do. And maybe played at the right speed, you know, at normal speed, it plays better. But slowed down, you can definitely see that these are letters. So this is the technology they're using on us. With all this hidden stuff that consciously you're not seeing, subconsciously you're taking all this on board and you don't realise it consciously. More writing and letters across there. Look at that. What is that? It's supposed to be his tongue. It's a bit weird to me. See how it changes, but those letters are embedded in there. And the numbers, there's the numbers on the left hand side. Oh dearie me. What is all this? Anyway, thank you for watching. What do you make of all this?